Hey, it's your girl Kim. Thank you so much for tuning in to this channel and clicking on this video. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click this icon right here on your bottom right to subscribe, and click the bell below to get notified when I post a new video. So based on your votes, I see that you guys want me to talk more on race, dating, and faith. Well, this post is going to be obviously about dating. I'm gonna be frank with y'all. I have a fear of dating guys that are way older than me. I'll explain in a bit. Now, I always felt a little weird dating guys who were like exceptionally older than me, only because I always put them in the same category as my father. And maybe it's a societal standard or societal fear, or maybe just my family life insecurities jumping into my beliefs in dating. I'm 26 years old now, and the fact that I said that I don't mind dating someone who's 10 years older than me, but now that being someone who's 36, I don't know how I feel about that. I now do not ask for age because I feel as though I discriminate against guys who are younger than me and those who are extremely older than me. And I'm trying to get out of that mindset. So within the last 2 years, I went on outings. I'm not gonna call them dates because I really wasn't trying to date. I was trying to just make friends, and I really miss having a lot of guy friends. I was truly spoiled in Miami. But I went out on dates with two older guys and one younger guy. I'm trying not to make those experiences change extremely how I feel about guys who are in either range, too young or younger than me, or too old. But I'll tell you guys what happened to me. The first guy I went out with was an older guy, and he was pursuing me for 6 months, and I just, I'm like, okay, Kim, you're being unreasonable. Just give a guy a chance. Yeah, the guilt in me, I seen he was really trying, and I was starting to question, like, damn, Kim, like, what is wrong with you? And I did not want to be in a relationship. I was in grad school, stressing. That was like the most stressful semester of my life. But I went on this date, and first of all, guy was messing up because he kept talking all these stereotypical things about Haiti, and the best way to get on my bad side is to talk bad about my country and my nation. So he already lost me, but he was my ride home, and I want to be respectful and then just get to know him as much as I can. And I asked him how old he was, and he told me he was 39. And I didn't like him already because of how he was speaking about Haiti. So in my mind, I was like, completely off record, way above I was 25 at the time, way above my 10-year, requirement. And I was like, well, dude lost chances with me once he talked bad about Miami, and you being that old automatically shut you out of my mind as a potential. And I didn't even want to be friends with him. So the second guy I went out with was younger than me, and I was already apprehensive about going out with him because I knew he was younger. Although he was only 1 year younger, there's something that happens to me when I know a guy is younger than me. I automatically don't think that he's mature. And this guy, he showed himself. He proved me right. And I don't think it has something to do about his outlook, but his needs for relationship and for physical touch, I feel like I was his mother and his social worker. Like, he was just trying so hard to hold on to me. Like he was very clingy emotionally, and I just couldn't handle it. So I just seen it as he hasn't grown in himself yet as a man to stand on his own and with God on his own. He was a Christian. All these guys were Christians. On his own. Yeah, to stand on his own and have confidence in himself. There's nothing more unattractive to a woman than a man trying to find his confidence in her. That is so unattractive. Like, you need to be able to stand on your own. Like, got no cojones, man. Like, grow some balls, man. Like, that's just kind of how I felt with him. So that was the only guy I've dated that was younger than me. I don't think any other guy. I'm trying to keep my options open in the future. The third guy I went out with, first of all, it wasn't a date. It was just friendly outing. But obviously, at the end of it, he confessed that he did, you know, want to pursue me and all these things. It's a no automatically. Dude is separated, has kids, multiple kids, like 2 or something like that. And I'm like, what makes you think that I'm going to try to get involved with you in that situation? Well, anyway, but he was very respectful. This was a different date for me. I still don't know how old this guy is. He can easily be over 40 years old, and I don't know, but I felt comfortable the whole way because I was very clear in my intentions. When I gave him my number, when I was too tired to make an excuse, I just gave it to him because I honestly didn't feel anything ill towards him. I felt like he was a good person, and this is a great person to be friends with. He's new to the city, and you know, Black people in Austin, we just try to stick together. So, you know, and I've had a great time, great conversation. We were honest to one another. It was great. I thoroughly enjoyed my time out with this strange man. I say strange because I don't know him yet, but it was very, very, very enjoyable until the end where I started feeling like, oh man, damn, he's thinking about me in that way. But then at the end of the date, I started asking myself, Kim, other than him being a divorcee, not a divorcee, separated and having 2 kids, what's stopping you from being with someone who's possibly his age? Because he said something to me that really hit a noggin. He was like, you know what, you are too mature for your age and you need to be with a man. And he was telling me about some of the guys that, you know, had tried pursuing me in the last couple of years, like 4 or 5 years. And he would tell me, like a grown man tell me like, that he was too much immature for you, just for me describing them. Because we just started talking about just life in general. We just veered off. And he was so like, and he pointed out every flaw in every guy, even though I didn't give details. And he told me like, this person was too young for you mentally, and it doesn't matter if they're successful, if they're mentally not able to keep up with you, you're not gonna do well with a man your age or younger. And I don't know if he was just saying that to put himself as a better candidate for it. I don't know, but he got me thinking, and I was like, man, maybe I am meant to marry someone who is extremely older than me. Because since I was 16, I remember I've always had these deep connections with guys who are always 10 to 15 years older than me. I was 16. I was at a friend's birthday party, my friend BB, her father's club on 7th Ave, 441 in North Miami. I was 16. And I met this guy. I was dancing, and I was just sitting down, just drinking my soda at the bar, because her dad owned a restaurant bar type thing. And this guy came up to me. I kid you not. We spoke the whole time for 7 hours straight till we were the last people to leave. And we did not want to stop talking. Like, we were just getting to know each other. It was really great conversation. I'm telling you now, I was 16 years old. And at the end of the conversation, he asked me, how old am I? And I said 16. And his countenance changed. He went from feeling so happy to dreadful. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Then I asked him how old he was, and he said, I'm 28. I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off. But this is how I knew that I was even more attracted to him. Because you know what he did to me? He said, he grabbed my hand, he shook it, he kissed it. That's how he said, you know, it was a pleasure meeting you, but this will never work. And he walked away from me. And I was like, man. At that time, I was like, my Romeo just left me at this bar because I was 16. And the whole time I'm thinking he's 17, 18. Another thing that happened to me about 2 years after that, I was walking outside the Walgreens on 163rd and 15th. I think I was picking up something for something, I don't know. And I was walking to my car, and I was gathering my keys, and a key fell. And the guy who parked next to me came out, and he picked up my keys, and he handed it to me. And I'm like, thank you. And he was like, you're welcome, beautiful. And he said, you know, you're a very beautiful, attractive woman. You're so regal. And we just started talking, and he happened to be, well, I was, well, how old at that time? I think I was 21, and he was 40. And then once I told him my age, even though I was of age, he's like, you know, I wish I met you you know, I wish you were older. Like, he did not, because I guess he seen the discomfort in my face when he said he was 41. But the conversation, we spoke a parking lot for 30 minutes. Another thing that happened to me, it was my cousin Christelle's wedding in Central or North Florida. And I was with my dad. I went as my dad's +1. This is when my parents were not together. I went as my dad's +1, and you know, I was looking good. I always look good when I go to weddings. I make sure of that. So it's my family thing, man. We go out, we dress up. What? Anyway, beautiful. I had my beautiful black short dress on, and my hair was out. You know, beautiful. My red pump. I was feeling myself. I'm not gonna lie. And I still have my little dancer's body, nice and slender and curvy in the right places. And I was dancing with this guy. Beautiful, man. I'm not even attracted to red guys, but he was beautiful. And we were talking about life, art, and trying to make sure he wasn't related to me. Because, you know, weddings only bring together family. I'm like, please don't be related to me. Please don't be related to me. Turned out he was a friend of a cousin of the groom's side. And I was there for my cousin Christelle. And I was like, yes, he's not related. And my dad didn't even cock block. Like, my dad was smiling because, like, my dad knew I liked him. And my dad liked him. And I was like, oh, my God, my dad's not going to stop trying to make us dance. And I think, how old was I? I think I was, when did Christelle get married? I was probably 22. I don't know. And me and this guy was dancing the entire night, and all my family members seeing that we liked each other. And then we sat down and we were, you know, relaxing at the end. We were talking, and a little girl came up and kissed him on the cheek, said, Daddy. I'm like, And then, you know, the fact that I saw the little girl didn't turn me off, because I really was attracted to this guy, and the conversation was so good, and he was such a good dancer. Like, he was shocked that I wasn't born in Haiti. He was like, oh my God, you could compa so good. And where are you learning to compa? I'm like, look, I'm Haitian. Like, don't try me. I was born here, but it doesn't mean anything. So he was born in Haiti. And then I asked him how old he is, because his daughter, like, she was 12. He was 49. And I was 22. And then, I don't know why it keeps happening to me, but I always click with older guys, and it's starting to make me think, man, Kim, I don't think I'm meant to be with someone my age or younger. And granted, I don't want to be that stereotypical relationship. Like, I see people look down on older men being with younger women. They look down on the older women, the man and the woman. And I'm like, why can't I be with someone who's like within my generation of thought? Like, I don't want you to be able to have a whole history before I was born. Like, but you know what? I don't think age matters, and I think it's all about connection and how we relate to each other. Of course, there will be some generational gaps, but generational gaps, there's always a connection, right? I don't know, y'all. I'm starting to think that I need to be more open to older guys, because I tend to feel more comfortable with them. Maybe it's because they're so more sure of themselves, and they understand women better, and they know how to articulate their feelings, and know they know body language better. I'm not saying that they understand women. I don't think men will ever understand women. But this has happened to me 16, 21, 22, 26, 4 times already. And those moments that I have with these men are so memorable. And the moments I have with guys my age or younger, not so much. And to tell you the truth, I've been approached by older men and had conversations with older men more than I've been approached by guys my age or younger. I do think that I have some type of foreboding, scary spirit around me, like an aura. Like, guys are afraid of approaching me, and I know that I'm very headstrong. And it's funny, because when you see me on the streets, when you see me, like, I smile at random people. I'm very warm. But of course, like, I'm gonna have my Haitian Zoe face when I'm walking. I'm gonna be serious. My face is gonna be serious, you know? But then once someone says hi, it gleams up and I smile. I automatically smile when I speak. And I'm like, I know it's not me that's making younger guys or guys my age afraid of approaching me. I just don't think, maybe, you know, God, you know better. I don't think I'm not supposed to be with a younger man or a man my age, but there's a good possibility I'm meant to be with someone older. So that's just my dating video for the week, because I really wanted to share that, because I honestly want to know if someone else is feeling the same. Like, how do y'all feel about dating someone older, and what's your range? Mine used to be 10, but I'm still a little scared of saying 15, because if I say 15, then that pushes me over to someone which is like 30, 34, 35. And wait, hold on. I'm 26, 36, 40 plus years. And I'm like, man, I know my great grandmother, she was 13 years younger than her husband, or her guy. And I'm like, am I meant to be with someone older? Let me know your thoughts. That's my thoughts for today. Bye. Hey, it's Kim here. Thank you so much again for tuning into this channel. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications. Do you want me to talk about something specific? Please leave a comment below, either if you're on Facebook, Instagram, or on YouTube. Leave a comment and I'll be sure to post it. Thanks for tuning in.